What's up, Airsoft fam? DARKTREE here, back with another episode of Behind the Build. In today's video, we'll be breaking down my Cmmg build. This build was like a recreation of the real steel company Cmmg. They make a bunch of different types of ARs and PCCs. I think they also make some 308s as well, and some 7.62s for real steel. But I wanted to make a airsoft recreation of that real steel firearm. So when I saw the company Cmmg and started looking through their website, I was kind of not really blown away. I just really kind of like their firearms, and I like the colors that they were using. Their Cerakotes or anodized, whatever kind of paint they're using over there, looks pretty damn cool. So I did have my burnt bronze Zion Arms R15 right here, and I thought this would be the perfect replica to go ahead and build a Cmmg on. Real quick, I wanted to thank you guys for getting my original video on this Zion Arms to about 15,000 views. It's somewhere around there, so I wanted to thank you guys for that, because that video did help out my channel a lot, so I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for that. Quick disclaimer, no, this isn't a real firearm, so FBI or ATF, whatever, you guys, don't worry, this is just a airsoft replica. This isn't a sponsored video. This replica was not given to me. I purchased this with my own hard-earned doubloons. And number 3, as always, I will be open and honest and completely 100% transparent when I discuss this build to you. I'm going to let you guys know the positives and negatives when it came down to what I went through on this build right here. And by the way, I figured out how to wire my camera up to a power source so it will never run out of battery, so I'm pretty happy about that. Just a little side note for you guys. Also, I did that for live stream purposes, because I do want to start live streaming different things, gaming, and maybe doing some loadout builds and some replica builds with you guys live. I'm not sure how I'm going to accomplish all that, but it's something that I'm working on, so stay tuned for that, and I'll be discussing more of that in the future. Before we go top to stock on this thing, a little bit as to the why I went ahead and built this out. You guys already know I'm in LA and I'm playing at Hollywood Sports Park. Actually, I'm not playing there too much right now, but I need to get back on the field. Regardless of all that, that is my quote-unquote home field right now, and it's a very, very small field. They have very, very tight spaces. Very great for CQB. So I wanted something that was going to be another backup for my backup, and another CQB build. So that is what this essentially is, and that is the reason as to why I went ahead and did that. Like I said on my channel, I like to, my builds are basically around a purpose. I'm not just building builds or building replicas just to build them. Like, I only buy and build stuff out for a certain reason or a certain purpose, and they're all tools for a certain job. So that's why I went ahead and I needed another backup shorty build, and this was the perfect candidate. And yeah, let's go top of stock and discuss this platform, and let's get into this breakdown. Alright, so starting off with this muzzle brake right here. This is a muzzle brake that I ripped off of a Arcturus Cat Series AK. It's somewhere around here. I thought I was going to throw that thing in the trash, but I actually rebuilt it, and it is actually a fully functioning space AK that I plan on doing a lot more on. So that build, side note, is actually went from, like 100 to 0 back to 100. So I will be letting you guys know how that build is going in a future video. If you guys look on the inside here, you guys can see that I have a carbon fiber inner barrel. Actually, I mean outer barrel. I needed to do a little bit of research to figure out where I got this outer barrel from. It is from a company called Monk Customs. You guys probably heard of them. They've been around for a while. They need to do better on hooking it up with their Google search results, because it took me a while to find them. I couldn't remember where I got this outer barrel from, but it is from Monk Customs. Back when I was really into, I'm still into speedy kind of build, futuristic stuff, still into the like cyberpunk kind of stuff. But I went ahead and bought this on impulse, and I never used it, and it came in perfect for this length build, and I think it fits in really well. It's just kind of hidden in there underneath this nice Cerakoted bronze paint, I should say. All right, inside that outer barrel, we have our inner barrel. The inner barrel is going to be a unicorn AIRSOFT inner barrel. I can't remember the millimeter right now, but it is a unicorn AIRSOFT inner barrel, and that is matched up with a gate pop-up system that I got when I got my gate HPA unit, my pulsar. That's around here somewhere. That's actually sitting in my other Zion arms in black. But yeah, I'm running the gate hop-up inside here, and it's not that bad. I actually, it's pretty snappy. It's been feeding all the BBs that I've been putting through it, so I'll be doing more testing on that, but so far so good. I did have it in another build, and the gate was not connecting really good with EPM1, so gate hop up with EPM1s is not a good idea from my point of view, from what I've gone through. So if you guys are having that problem too, leave a comment below and let me know if you guys are having an issue with your gate hop-up, if anybody else is running them. I've never really looked up or researched on YouTube anything about the gate hop-up system, but I've been running it on this build, and it's been going pretty good for me, so no complaints for me on the hop-up system. So staying here on the top portion, we're going to talk about the heart of this build, which is the Cmmg Handguard in 9" right here. Is also a burnt bronze or a bronze colored handguard. It is slightly different than the Zion Arms burnt bronze color, and I actually do like the variations in the different colors of bronze. I like the handguard. It's nothing too extraordinary. It feels very nice in the hands, very grippy. It does have this intersection right here cut out, so you could just wrap your hands right there, and that's pretty much what I do. When I'm running this build, I C-clamp, and I usually put my hand right here at the back of this knockoff Unity pressure pad, or I just place it right here on the top of the Cmmg handguard, and it's pretty damn comfortable if I do say so myself. Moving right along, we do have this Atom Custom Works, I think it's like a Surefire kind of knockoff flashlight right here. Pretty good for airsoft. It's not the brightest flashlight in the world, but it does the job very well, and it fits the aesthetic of this build to a T. I like how it kind of like goes alongside of the muzzle brake right there. Looks pretty damn nice in my opinion. Like I said a little bit ago, this is a knockoff Unity pressure pad right here. It has the 2 button switches right here. One is for the light, of course. The other one is for this Atlas Custom Works Handguard right here. Atlas Custom Works is becoming one of my favorite airsoft brands. They make a lot of cool repros for a decent price, and I've been purchasing a lot of their stuff in the past year or so. And it's all been working. It all works very well. I haven't taken anything back. And yeah, so shouts out to Atlas Custom Works. Your guys' stuff just works. So yeah, so this Handguard, it's pretty good. It has the flashlight mode, and I think it has a green or a red laser. This is the one with the red laser right here. So yeah, just show you guys real quick. There's the flashlight. Sorry for the people out there with the epilepsy. And then the red laser right there. I'm not sure if you guys are getting that, but I'm not sure if that damages cameras. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, that is basically the function of that pressure pad and my Handguard, my flashlight. They work pretty well off of that. Moving on right here, I have a little bit of wire management, if you want to call it that. I just threw a little zip tie right here to get this wire from the flashlight to mount underneath this Atlas Custom Works hand stop right here, and that curves around to the other side of the pressure pad. The other wire right here that goes to the Handguard just run. The other wire that runs the other wire that sits along top, the other wire right here that runs to the end gall just runs along top of the handguard right here, and it pretty much for the most part stays out of the way. That's because I have it kind of like zigzag mounted through the Picatinny right here, so that helps with like kind of like wire management. Kind of a nice ghetto way of getting my wires to be nicely managed and out of the way. Right back here, sitting behind the end gall, we have a Lancer Tactical red dot. Pretty inexpensive red dot. It does the job. This is AIRSOFT, so you don't really need anything that's going to be really expensive. Once again, Atlas Custom Works. We have a nice mount where you have the ability to put a pet box and a red dot on the same mounting system. This one is a little bit lower than I'm used to, but it does the job well for CQB and those kind of environments, and it fits the aesthetic of the build, and it also matches the outer barrel, so it just works, and I like it a lot. So let's move down to the trigger guard right here. So the trigger guard, this is where we have a little bit of a issue. If you guys are running your Zion Arms R15s or your PCCs, whatever you may have, the trigger guard is a very bitey area. That meaning my middle finger, when I run it without tape being there, it's very, very uncomfortable if you're not wearing gloves. I recommend, if you guys are running any kind of Zion Arms, their trigger guards are not the best in the world. They can pinch you, they can bite you during gameplay. You're better off figuring out a way to alleviate yourself from having that kind of issue. Mine was to go ahead and tape up that area right here, and I also run it with gloves, so that pretty much took away that kind of like bite type of area. I'm not sure if they fixed that on their Gen 2s, but just something to look out for, a little bit of a comfort issue that I found when I ran these replicas. So yeah, words. Alright, so let's move on to the elephant in the room, and that is this huge magazine right here. Of course it is clear, and this is AIRSOFT, so don't freak out. But yeah, this huge magazine that I got from Evic, this is a Matrix 200 round magazine. This thing is a chunky, big back, I don't know what you want to call this thing, but it fits the overall build. I like how short the overall replica is, and then when I go ahead and I put this chunk of a magazine inside, it just gives it like a Call of Duty like plus 40 rounds kind of look to it, like extended mag. Just looks sick on a build like this, at least in my opinion. The profile, just I love it. I just like how that looks, and yeah. And also extended magazines for M4s make reloads, if you practice with it, kind of easy. I mean, there's just more to like no Diddy, there's just more to grab, there's more to grip onto, so you go ahead and you grip that thing. I mean, not that a regular mag doesn't work as well. It's just that that extendo, it just, I don't know. Leave me a comment below. What do you guys think? The extendo, the extended magazine in there, or the regular waffle right there, regular waffle. You versus the guy she told not to worry about. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. My opinion, the guy she told not to worry about wins every time. Terrible how life is. Anyways, moving along. The stock right here. Yeah, you guys hate it. I love it. It is the pistol grip stock. My favorite stock in all of AIRSOFT. The pistol brace, in my opinion, in a lot of AIRSOFT replicas just looks damn good. I actually saw one on a 416 recently, and I was like, I'm probably gonna end up doing that. So sorry but not sorry. And it actually goes with the whole Banshee footprint. I mean, I think in my opinion it fits the Cmmg to a T, and I think I did a good job with this quote unquote clone build. This kind of made me like, this build kind of opened up a new avenue for me in Airsoft and doing these builds. I'm actually really enjoying looking at real still builds and cloning them. Not exact cloning, because that gets a little bit crazy and that brings up a whole new avenue of, you know, criticism and stuff. Not that I'm afraid of a little bit of criticism when it comes down to the builds, but I'm not looking to do exact replicas of builds, because this is Airsoft for one, and number two, it ain't that serious. So at the end of the day, this is all for fun. And yeah, this is my clone, not clone-ish Cmmg Banshee build. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Behind the Build. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and please hit that notification bell so you guys are notified every time I upload a new video. And make sure you guys stay tuned, because in the next video we'll be discussing the Lancer Tactical Gen 4. Let me know below in the comments section if you guys are into Airsoft cloning, and let me know what you guys have cloned in your Airsoft journey. Don't forget to aim down sights, and until next time, take care. When I say it's quick, it's just maneuverable. Like there's like no delay. Like just boom. There's like no lag with this thing.